All right, with performance-enhancing drug scandals tarnishing the sports of cycling, of baseball, are we turning a blind eye when it comes to the game you love more than anything else, and that's the National Football League? Football at any level. Joining us right now, one of the best that ever played, NFL Hall of Fame quarterback Fran Tarkenton. Fran, you wrote a column about this today. What does performance-enhancing drugs have to do with a player's health on the field?
The silence is deafening out there, and when you performance-enhancing drugs, as we read about Lance Armstrong and the baseball players and the track and field players, it makes players bigger, stronger, faster. These drugs are in high school, they're in college, and they're in pro football, and nobody's talking about them. And you talk about the safety of football, when you have these drugs in your body, you're putting on 50, 60, 70 pounds. The collisions are more intense because of the size and the speed of the players. So therefore, you're going to have more injury, more concussions, more brain damage than we've ever seen before. And Lord knows we've seen enough of it.
Right. And, Fran, so much has changed since you played. A lot of times guys had to have jobs in the offseason to make ends meet. You talk about, too, this is a full-time job for these guys. But up until 1982, there was not one 300-pounder in the Super Bowl. Tomorrow, on Sunday, there'll be 24. Has the human body evolved to that point, or is something else going on?
Well, it's something else going on. And let me say this. Players are competitive, right? Football players at all levels are competitive. The money is unbelievable. So are we foolish to think that it's just performance-enhancing drugs are just in cycling and swimming and baseball and other sports and not in football? It would help football more than anybody else. Sure, it's there, but nobody's talking about it. No owners talking about it, no college presidents talking about it, no coaches, no trainers, nobody.
Well, Fran, I got to amend that. Congress, again, who gets so much criticism, Congressman Lewis called in, I believe, Players Union representatives and says for 2 years, blood testing has been on the books. Why are you not blood testing these players? They really are in a delay of game when it comes to this. And there's controversy also at the Super Bowl this week over 37-year-old Ray Lewis and him possibly using an ingredient which is listed on the ban list. Here's Ray Lewis's response yesterday.
I've never, ever took what he says, whatever I was supposed to do. The guy has no credibility. He's been sued 4 or 5 times over the same BS, and just to entertain it. I can't, I won't, and I just truly believe he doesn't have the privilege for me to speak about it ever again.
For him to recover quicker, the report is they rubbed deer antler extract on his body to get out there quicker. Your reaction?
Well, they've been doing things like that for forever. In my day, they shot me with butazolidine every Friday before I played on Sunday because my shoulder was done and broken. And so we did that back in my day.
Right.
Drugs are prevalent in sports today, and we've ignored it in football at the college level and the pro level, and it's time for somebody to be accountable.
Fran, I was a Giant fan, but the Giants forgot to win for 10 years, so I adopted the Vikings come playoff time, and for 3 years you went to the Super Bowl and lost. Are you over those losses?
No, well, really, we didn't lose, Brian. We just ran out of time.
Oh. I'm listening, Fran.
All right.
Gretchen knows. I hear her back there, my Minnesota gal.
Yes, we can never keep Gretchen quiet when it comes to the Vikings. By the way, if go ahead, Fran's got another great thing going now. If you want to start your own small business, smallbizclub.com, smallbizclub.com. It's a great partnership with Office Depot. Fran Tarkenton, always great to talk to you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Gretchen.